We are in Dollywood for the first time. In our last video, we enjoyed lots of goodies at the Flower and Food Festival. Today, follow along as we take a private trolley ride to the front gate and explore this beautiful park. 4 coasters are on the agenda, including Thunderhead and Wild Eagle, plus a ride on Dollywood's oldest attraction, the Dollywood Express, one of only around 200 steam trains left in the US, the engines of which were used in World War II. And I don't think you can say you've really been to Dollywood unless you've tried the famous cinnamon bread. All of that and more today on This Happy Place. Hi friends, and welcome to our first, even though we put out a video last week, Dollywood vlog. We're not in the park right now, as you can tell, and we'll show you why in a moment, why we're starting it here. But we are at the HeartSong Lodge and Resort where we stayed last night. We are going to be, we have our third member here. We are going to be catching a trolley a little bit later this morning to head to Dollywood. But first, Jake is going to go down to the ticket desk.
It's just called the ticket. It's actually just called ticketing on all of the signs here.
Yeah.
Yes.
To get our
TimeSaver wristbands.
Yes.
When you stay on a Dollywood resort, whether you're at the HeartSong Lodge and Resort or Dreammore Spa and Resort, you do get 1 TimeSaver Pass per person per day. And the TimeSaver Pass is good for 5 rides in the TimeSaver line at Dollywood.
Yeah.
And there's some other perks that we'll go over in subsequent videos, but you have to pick it up at the ticketing desk in your resort the day you go to the park.
So even if you're going to the park multiple days in a row, you have to go every single morning to get your TimeSaver. So that's what he's gonna do now, and he's gonna take you along just in case you're interested in seeing where it is, and he'll explain the process to you. But we're excited. Let me show you why we're kind of hanging out in the room though. As you can see, it is raining a bit. They are actually calling for rain and thunderstorms all day. We're here for 2 days. There is gonna be a second day vlog, but we're gonna try to get as much done as possible today because we're only here 2 days. But yeah, not the best day here in Pigeon Forge. We're gonna make the most of it.
Okay, this morning in the Dollywood HeartSong Lodge and Resort lobby, they do have the fire going, which is a very nice touch for all the guests coming down to grab a bite to eat in the morning. I'm going to orient you as you come in through the front door. If you go right past the main lobby guest services desk, past the Songbird Market, down that hallway, you will get to the desk just known as ticketing on all the signs leading up to it. This is where you will go in the morning to get your TimeSaver passes for the tickets that you have for the park. It's just a couple minutes before 8 o'clock right now. They do open at 8 most days. Well, that was insanely simple. They make the process very user-friendly. When you check in, you get one of these red TimeSaver vouchers. So interestingly enough, this one says it is valid for 5 people. We only have 4 riding adults in the party. I guess they counted the 17-month-old in the gang as one. So we have 5 TimeSaver passes, each of which is good for 5 rides or 5 TimeSaver lines, if you want to think of it that way, to get on the rides.
I hope you have enjoyed your stay so far, but the fun is really just getting started. As you all know, this trolley is going to take us to Dollywood, but I wanted to take some time to tell you about Dollywood. The ship of Philadelphia City, Tennessee, and Dollywood officially opened on May 3rd, 1986. Every year since.
We got our private ride over here. That was pretty cool. And we're dropped off at the trolley station. I will say, if you're driving here, the parking lot seems really intense. There is a lot of it.
It's all empty right now.
But we're one of like 8 people here. The park doesn't open for a little under an hour, but we're gonna head towards the park. Right at the entrance, before you even go through security, you can rent your ECVs. Made it through security.
We made it. We didn't even get stopped this time.
It's amazing. And now we're waiting for the park to open.
It's much like Disney in that regard. They'll let you in early to a certain point so you can amble about. and then where you actually get your ticket scanned, they hold you again.
And the sun is trying to come out.
It's not raining, so that's great.
Can't believe it. It's great. So we'll show you more once we get in.
Yeah. Yeah.
If you know us, you know we love a food festival. We're, I would call us semi-pro at Disney food festivals in Epcot, but just like there, you get a little book with stickers with all of the options. We're gonna try as much as possible, which you'll have seen in the video last week. And we are in. Look at this beautiful park. We have made it into the park. One thing I can say is it is so relaxed.
Very chill. Everything's moving a little slower. We're used to people coming in through security and just like darting for what they want to go. Everyone's just chill here.
There's obviously a lot less people, but it's really relaxed and everyone has been so nice.
That is something I can say ubiquitously across everybody I've interacted with, is there's
So friendly.
uncomfortable level of friendliness for me, but
Yeah. Jake hates friendly people.
it's really lovely.
If you're new here, I'm Taylor.
I'm Jake.
And welcome to our vlogs. We are Disney people, but this is our first time in Dollywood and we are very excited to be here.
Yeah, this happy place exists to help you find your happy place, so come along with us while we potentially find our next happy place here in Dollywood in beautiful Pigeon Forge, Tennessee. We were like, oh, let's go somewhere and get a thumbnail picture before her hair gets too messed up, and then we rode Lightning Rod.
Yeah, that was so intense.
There were moments where I was afraid for my life, a little bit.
You go like, you're sideways.
For a long time.
For a long time.
Standing in line, we were like, you know, Disney just has bags on the cars that you can put your stuff in. There's no way. If you had done that on this ride, you'd lose everything.
I loved it. What would you give it out of 10?
At 14.
You loved it that much?
That was great. I want to do that again and again, but I also want to go and do everything else.
I know, there's so much, but we're coming back tomorrow, so we can definitely ride it again tomorrow.
Yeah, that's exciting. And what I love about it, it doesn't, like, for a wooden coaster, it's very smooth. It doesn't shake you around
Yeah,
very
it was
much.
great. Loved it. I give it a 10 out of 10. On to the next thing. Okay, so we ate some sweet potato fries from the Flower and Food Festival, which I'll link that video up above and down below for you to check out all of the festival food. But the first non-festival food, we had to get the cinnamon bread. Literally every single person you talk to says to get this, and like, so you do. We got it from Grist Mill, where they say is like, that's where you get it. But it is so hot Oh my gosh, so fresh. Let's see.
That's the reason they say to get it here. It's baked fresh at the Grist Mill every single day. On the way in, the trolley driver informed us that they bake over 200,000 loaves every year here at, oh my goodness.
It is
Dripping.
drenched. Ah. I'm going bottom first. Yeah, it's pretty incredible. It's so cinnamony. It's like so incredibly cinnamon forward, but so sweet and delicious too. Yeah, you could eat an entire loaf of this and then like lay down over there on a bench and take a nap, but wow. Wow.
It does come with vanilla icing.
I don't think you need it.
I almost can't imagine putting it on.
No.
It just looks like it would be so sweet.
Pretty messy though.
Yeah. Get napkins.
Yeah. You want to try it? Or are you going to go get it yourself another one?
No. I'm just, yeah. Okay. That is such a wild texture of bread.
Yeah.
It's like, it feels as though it's just cooked.
Yeah, if you weren't looking at it, you'd almost go like, is this kind of raw?
You could eat the whole thing because it's so good. Like, I just want to keep going back. But I'm afraid if I did, the rest of my day would be ruined. It's so sweet.
But we're gonna have a little bit more, right?
Well, yeah, like a little bit.
Next up, Wild Eagle. We are going to use the TimeSaver Pass for this one.
It's only a 5-minute wait to get on Wild Eagle right now. It's 11:41. It just does not seem like the crowd levels really warrant us using our passes, but we get them for staying at the HeartSong Lodge and Resort. You still got 5 left, so we're going to make use of them.
Yeah.
Entry gates are closing.
Wild Eagle.
Little woozy.
A little woozy. Yeah, that one hit a little bit harder.
A little unsteady on my feet after that one with
But really good.
Yeah, again, like
Super smooth.
that is nice. It's a little disorienting not being over the track.
Yeah, I've never like ridden anything like that, but I like the feeling of going upside down with nothing underneath me more. Does
Yeah.
that make sense?
And like going upside down while spinning, it's
good.
a cool experience when you can't see the track right under you.
Really like it.
If you can get an outside seat, sit
Yeah.
on the outside of the wings. That's where it's at.
I liked it a lot. I would give that one a 9 out of 10.
I think, yeah, me too.
9 out of 10.
9 out of 10.
Should we do that?
That doesn't sound good, but I want to do it.
Let's do it.
All right.
FireChaser. What'd you think?
FireChaser. Rumbled me a little bit.
We got a
rumbled me a little bit.
You go backwards.
Yeah, I was not expecting that.
But I thought the theming was really, really good, and it was a fun coaster, so I gave that one a 7 out of 10.
Yeah, I think I'm like a 6 out of 10. Good family coaster.
Yeah.
Like a little bit more
Yeah.
thrill.
But it was fun.
But I got, good theming, but I did get shook up a little bit, so. We're gonna ride the Dollywood Express.
shoe.
Engine number 70 today. I can't say I exactly understand how the schedule works because the app says one thing and the board that they update with chalk over there says something different. So, I don't know, it's a coal-fired train. I feel like the one in chalk might be a little bit more realistic, except they're saying the next go time's 30 minutes from now and we're already at the front of the line.
We're just gonna wing it.
This might be one of those things you just have to wing.
Yeah, look for our people.
Here on your right on that pond, your Dollywood Grist Mill. Home of that good old tasting Thunderhead. You definitely want to get too old because I guarantee you one of those ain't gonna make it back to those number 70. The Stargate building, this military highway that green roller coaster you're fixing to come up to on yours. Right into Dragon Flyer. It's over at Dollywood Road.
All right, made our way to Timber Canyon. Gonna check this area out. It's kind of like on its own.
Yeah, this feels a little bit separated from the other areas.
Yeah, but we're gonna see what we can do here. There is some storms rolling in like a couple of hours, so we're probably gonna try to get this done and get out before we get soaking wet. But the weather held out on us today, which was a lovely surprise.
Oh yeah, we thought it was gonna be raining most of the day.
Yeah, and storms, and
Been very lucky.
It's been great. So let's see what we got next.
Thunderhead.
Yeah, maybe. Thunderhead. That was amazing.
That was great. I think the best wooden coaster I've been on.
That was my favorite, I think.
It was so fast.
It was just fast, and it didn't hurt.
Yeah, surprisingly smooth. I did hear the lady behind me though, when we were getting off the coaster say that was a workout. And I felt the same way. Like,
I had to brace myself a little bit.
You're fighting the coaster the whole time.
Oh, it's good though. And I like those classic wooden coasters a lot. I really liked it. I think every coaster we've been on has been like top notch.
Yeah.
Really, really, really fun.
Bunch of winners here at Dollywood.
Yeah, I'm so happy that we're getting to try them. And like get that in more intense experience.
Yeah.
So good.
Nice. Well, Tay,
Yeah.
what now?
We're gonna go look at birds.
Yeah.
and dolly things, but
Yeah, historical Dolly Parton things. Really embrace
I like
the
birds.
dolly, you know?
and I think we are calling it a day on day one in Dollywood.
Day one in Dollywood, done and dusted.
We have dinner plans tonight at the
Dolly Parton Stampede.
which will be its own separate video, so make sure you are subscribed because you're not gonna want to miss that.
It's going to be coming in a video soon enough, so stay tuned.
But I think this was a wonderful day. We got super lucky with the weather. Everything we rode was amazing, and I'm excited to do it again tomorrow, which will be next week's video.
I think 2 days is going to be about perfect here.
So thanks so much for watching, and until next time,
Stay magical. Bye.
Now we stayed here for the first time last night. There's a huge smudge on this, so.
Wipe it. It's something 5 miles.
He's like, this is silly.
This is very silly.
I don't think there's any hope.
crazy.
What happened, Jake?
I was starting to feel a little crispy, and so I put on the sunscreen that was in the stroller, but
it's mineral sunscreen.
It's Miles' sunscreen, so it's mineral sunscreen.
It's pretty bad.
I can't rub it in. It's not going away.
It's better.
Is it?
It's in your like beard area. It's a little hard to. You're fine. You're fine. You're beautiful. Hey, you're beautiful.
You have a good day.
Thank you.
It's nice meeting y'all. Y'all have a good day. See you, buddy.
Thank you.
See you.
Wave. There we go.
Y'all have a good day.
You just like gave him a treat for interacting positively. Like, good boy, have a potato.
Well, he pointed to it,
Yeah.
so.